Hi everybody, welcome to the Casual Report, episode 11. Can you gentlemen believe that? 11.
It's been a long ride.
Yeah, it's been a beautiful ride. I am your host, JT. Joining me today, again, as always, it is Bish in the house with me. How are you today, Bishop, mate?
Doing great, mate. Doing really good, thank you, pal.
What have you been up to, good sir? Bishop, you give.
Well,
Yo.
What have you been up to?
Oh, sorry. I was trying to get the levels for the stream. I was just trying to hear what was going on.
Right.
I couldn't hear anything that was going on. I'm doing right. So games. Jeez,
Video
what a great
games.
start.
We're a video game show, Bishop,
What a great
mate.
start. Oh right, yeah, that's right. Yeah, we are, aren't we? Yeah, so I've been playing a bunch of stuff. I've been playing Destiny 2. I did like a 13 and a half hour stream yesterday.
You're doing
And
what now?
genuinely, a 13 and a half hour
Did
stream.
you actually do that?
And I actually did that.
That's
Yeah.
pretty impressive.
mega stream.
It was actually my longest stream, I think. I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
technically,
If NS I'm pretty sure can tell me, but
Technically, your longest stream was the one that you did with me, but yeah. It's a close second, okay.
yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
But so we played a load of games. We played Destiny 2. We played Binding of Isaac, of course, obviously.
Obviously.
What else did we play? We played some Dark Souls.
Oh, mate, of
remastered
course you did.
on the
You were
PC.
buzzing, mate.
Of course.
That Demon
Great
Souls announcement got you
game.
hard,
Oh
mate.
god, don't even
Hard.
talk to me about that. I was so excited,
Mhm.
and I still am.
Of course you are, mate.
Did you get to
Um,
sleep that night?
Yeah, actually, I did. But I know what you mean. What else did I play the other day? Subnautica. Played some Subnautica for NS.
NS will be happy. You know what I mean?
NS was buzzing, mate.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was kind of getting into the whole Destiny stuff.
Yep.
And genuinely, you know how I said to you the other week that the game's quite confusing for new players.
Yes, you did say that.
Really, it really is. Like I've had like in the 13 hours that I was playing, I had about 2 or 3 people come into the chat and ask me like, you know, what do I do, where do I go for the campaign missions, and what do I? Yeah, genuinely, honestly.
Yeah.
And even I was confused as hell as well. Hey, Soups, what's up, man?
Oh, so mate, you're right.
But yeah.
So Destiny 2, how are you finding it after? When did it come? Is it 2016 or 2017? Destiny 2.
2017, I think.
That sounds right. How are you finding it? Is it still a good game, or are you? Was it good?
I mean, it was always a good game. It's
Yeah.
just I think because of the free to play stuff, they've really made it very confusing. Like you start off in the game at like 740 light level, which is kind of like your main level.
Right.
It's like a armor level essentially. So for each piece of gear that you've got onto your character, it kind of adds it all up into a score.
Yeah.
Into like a scoring system.
Yeah.
But it's just weird that it doesn't start you off at like, you know, level 1 or whatever. Like, it's
Like a
very
normal
weird
game
thing.
would do. Yeah. I know what you're saying.
But yeah, so it's very confusing, especially for people that have never played Destiny 2. They have no idea how to get to the campaigns, and to be honest, if I was a new player, I would have no idea whether I was even on the first campaign or not. I would have no idea, unless I looked it up. So yeah, really confusing.
When you say the first campaign, is there a multiple?
Okay,
arcs, or...
so how it works, I've now figured out how it all works now. Okay, so essentially it's Destiny 2 came out when it first released with a campaign.
Yeah.
And that was the very first campaign that ever released. There was then there is now 4 DLCs, which means there are 4 campaigns added onto that. So there are 5 campaigns in total.
Yeah.
And 2 of the DLCs you get for free, with the free to play stuff, and then the other 2 you have to buy. But it basically gives you all 3 of the quest lines for all 3 of the campaigns right at the start, and it gives you a bunch of other like really random quests as well. And it's just really weird. It's very, very strange.
I have a question. Sorry, Bish. I have a question.
Yeah, go on,
mate. Soups raises a point in the chat, and he says, "I'm not going to play until D3." I assume it means Destiny 3. Now,
Destiny 3, yeah.
how far away are we from Destiny 3 with there being 3 years of up to 2022 of content.
At least 3 years at least.
Yeah, so we're looking Destiny 3.
They wouldn't be bringing out DLC for a game if they didn't think that it was going to survive that long. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So I reckon, I agree with what Sips is saying, but at the same time, if you do that, then you're kind of you're going into Destiny 3 with not that much content, and you'll probably I'm not gonna lie to you, you'll probably get disappointed, because if Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 has got anything to go, has kind of got anything, those two games were very, very short, both of them. And the only reason why they're good now is because of the DLCs.
Do you think they'll be developing Destiny 3 now, or soon, whilst doing the DLC for 2?
Probably in early stages, very, very early. Like, we'll see, then, won't we?
I don't know. I mean, the next, if we do see another Destiny, it will be purely developed by Bungie and not by Activision, because obviously this will be their first game. The next game that Bungie makes is their kind of their free reign from Activision.
Yeah.
Spreading those wings, exactly. Yeah. So if that's the case, hopefully Destiny Bungie gets back to form, and finally starts making games that generally people want to play.
I must say, a lot of people watched that stream, because when I saw it, was 164,000 people in the Twitch thing. So when they revealed the trailer and stuff, so I mean, the audience is there. I mean, we'll see. Yeah, the audience is definitely still there. Definitely. Oh, they've listed now. That's the question. Anyway, joining me and Bish today, as always, is Jam, the big Rocket League lad. How are we, Jam?
Good.
Are you living the dream? Good. What have you been playing?
So, after watching the PS5 reveal, I've had to pick up Horizon Zero Dawn, because I haven't played that, and
you have had to
download Ratchet and Clank. But I haven't been playing them yet. I'm on this. I have to finish a game first, so I'm nearly finished Man-Eater now.
Good call.
How are you finding Man-Eater?
It's okay. I don't think it's not for everybody.
No, is it?
If you're like I don't know how to put it, like a completionist for that, it's not a hard game. It's a bit of a grind, but you can platinum it probably quite easy. 20 hours maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm probably like 6-7 hours in, and I'm like most of the way through the story.
You fed up with it yet, or you're just trying to get to the end?
No. It's actually okay when you explore, like when you get into different areas. There's enough to keep me occupied.
And
there's like a list of what you got to do, like your quests and stuff like that. And that's I mean, it's not always fresh. It's like
my Discord's broken. 2 seconds, everybody. Jam.
Yeah,
you got out of it there, mate. My Discord broke a bit. Could you just repeat the last couple of sentences you said? Sorry about that.
Saying that when you move from area to area, it's not so fresh. You get to do the same kind of objective, but with a new set of fish. You get different apex predators in different areas. So your boss basically is like, I know, great white shark has been in the area for like 50 years. You've got to kill it with your evolving shark and stuff like that.
Kill the shark, you mad head.
Yeah, I won't. I'd give it a solid 6 out of 10, but I'm going to finish it.
Cool.
And obviously, Command and Conquer. That's just.
I like the dedication.
I can appreciate that. Are you finding CNC, Jam? It's all right.
It's nails. It's
nails?
hard. It's hard.
Hard.
Yes.
How far in are you?
Well, I'm on, because you do the Allies and Soviets. I'm still on the Allies. I'm on mission 8 or something like that. But it's like there's the mission I'm on now. You've got 45 minutes. I was explaining this to Dan earlier when he was playing Halo Wars in his stream. You got 45 minutes to protect a base. Like you're called in to protect that base. So you've got like 5 tanks and a few troops and your construction vehicle. You have to move into the base, build up, and protect it. But you're getting constantly attacked. I always get to like 5 minutes. The closest I've got is 1 minute 40 seconds and lost. It takes 45 minutes to do that mission.
Jeez.
And then you fail it, and then you're fuming.
And I fail it. I haven't done it yet.
So
I refuse. I don't want to go onto YouTube and watch strategy things of how it can be done. done it about 5 times now, like the mission, and failed it, but I refuse to go and find out how people do it.
Just win, just shoot people. It's fine. Anyway,
I'll be able to do it later on then.
You're buzzing, mate. I tell you what I've been playing. Well, I tell you what I finished over the week. Well, last night actually. I finished Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition.
Shock, mate. Shock.
I had to rush. No, not to rush through it. I got through it last night because last night was the last chance I had by Friday to get it done by Last of Us comes out, and I didn't want to jump into Last of Us then and start juggling games because I don't like juggling games. I'm like Jam. I like to finish. Yeah. Very good game. There's some proper Shulkamania moments near the end, mate. I'll tell you that. If you haven't played it and you're into that kind of stuff, mate, I can't recommend it enough. It's very grindy. Side quests are shit. Sorry to swear. They're just. It's every single one. Go and kill 5 of these. Get 5 of them. Go and kill 5 of them. They had nothing to the. Yeah, they had nothing to the overall narrative. Like for example, take Witcher 3. There are side quests in that game which are more interesting than the actual plot of the game. Which
oh my god!
Yeah, I've heard that people will spend more time on the side quests.
Because they had so much to the lore and the world. It's I mean, I get a lot of stick when I say this, but I think Xenoblade 2 is better. And that's what I needed to finish it last night before Last of Us come out because I'm not juggling 2 games, and I've been waiting a million years for Last of Us.
Even if I haven't finished the games I've got on my list, I'm still playing Last of Us. They'll take a backseat.
Speaking of Last of Us, scores on the doors, gentlemen. Reviews are out. They come out last Friday. Have you seen the reviews, good gentlemen of the jury? Where's me? I apologise to the chat. I've just installed 2 screens and I keep losing my cursor. You have to bear with me. Right.
And you settle
96 on the old Metacritic, gentlemen.
Just FYI, just quickly before we continue. Before we continue, all of these jitters on the screen and stuff right now, with because of the Discord that we're using, will not be happening as of next week.
We'll
be moving over to. We will be moving over next week to Zoom as opposed to.
I cannot wait.
Anyway, as we were saying, scores of The Last of Us 2.
89 critic reviews on Metacritic, sitting at a pretty 96. I don't like divulge. Wrong one. Sorry, I've gone too far. And on Open Critic as well, they're sitting at 96 with 99% critics recommended. Gentlemen, are we excited for Last of Us Part 2?
No,
very.
Why? No, I'm not buzzing, mate.
Of course I am.
I'm not buzzing. I hate breaking down people's opinion to a number, but like an average review meta site is quite a good way to get a gist of what people feel. Unfortunately, the reviewers aren't. They're not able to talk after the first 6 hours or so, maybe half of the game. I'm not sure.
Just the amount of 10s that I've seen, though. The amount of 10 out of 10s that I have seen reviewed on this game are insane.
Someone gave it an 8 with a GameSpot.
Yeah, they're fuming.
An 8.
Yeah, it's like 8's a good score, mate. You know what I mean? Like,
8 is still a great. Yeah, it's a solid score still. Yeah.
If someone rated the casual report an 8 out of 10, I'd be buzzing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, gentlemen, we're excited, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Bishop.
So as I was saying to you the other day, right? So I was like, so before I saw the reviews, I was on the edge.
You're on the precipice.
Choosing whether or not, I was on the precipice of, I can't talk, of whether or not I wanted to buy the game. And I was going to say no. I was actually going to go watch it on YouTube or something and just save myself some money. But since I've seen the reviews, since I've seen all of the strong reviews, I think I might possibly give it a go on Friday.
Oh, of course you will, mate.
So,
Payday Friday for you, right? Is it?
Yes, Payday Friday for me.
No excuse. So. Get it bought, mate. Soups are too kind, my friend. Anyway, that's just a quick one. Big scores. If you're, we may do a spoiler cast special of The Last of Us Part 2 if there's interest in that. I'm not sure how up for that you two would be, but I'd be buzzing to talk about Last of Us 2 for half
be
an hour
well
or
up
so.
for that. Yeah, I would
Jam,
up for that.
you in?
I'd imagine it won't take me long to finish this game.
Mate, mate. Anyway, PS5.
$40. Their games quick.
Yeah, I mean, 15 hours, 20 hours will be done, right? I've got all weekend. I'm all in, mate. Anyway, PS5. Sony broke a big record. Did you see this, gentlemen? Did you gentlemen see this? Bishop
Did
pointed this
numbers
out.
See this.
You did,
But
mate.
what was it?
It is. Can confirm yesterday's PS5 reveal event was the most watched gaming stream in YouTube history. It surpassed all previous console reveals and E3 shows. E3 shows, which is absolutely mental.
Which
That's
is mental. Yeah.
Millie Hammond on the old Twitter via PlayStationLifestyle.net, and that's Chandler.
I honestly do. I do think it's because that it with these kind of like 1 hour sessions that they do, they really get rid of all the riffraff, you know, all the on stage crap that it just doesn't need. You know, you don't need that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
And if I'm honest, that stuff kind of cringes me. That's the only thing I didn't actually like about E3 was that kind of cringy sort of on the stage.
Corporate
corporate
bollocks, mate. I don't like it. He says, sat in the suit.
You know, and it's kind of like, you know, it's almost as if like they're trying to elongate the show by doing that, and it's just not very fun to watch. Right. Whereas this Sony press conference was okay. Here we go. We've got an hour here of games. Hope you enjoy. Here's a little tiny bit of talking in between, but it's professionally done. Have fun, and it was just great. Really great to watch. Really good fun, and just an all-round fantastic hour and however long it was. Show and
demand and supply. I think they left it so long, and people getting so like, I want to see it. That means millions tuned in to watch it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. And it's like, and this is my next question. Like, consoles aren't dying, are they? Let's face it. No time soon, mate. Still a few gens left and them old boys. Anyway, should we get into the news?
Yes,
mixed bag today, guys. There's been an asinine amount of shows over the weekend. There was that Escapist show, which was about 3 hours of indie games. Did you guys see that?
I didn't know.
Yeah, it was alright. And there was also the Guerrilla Collective, which was 3 2-hour shows. And
it's a lot of hours.
Yeah, all the hours, mate. And a PC gaming show, which again added some of the good stuff in. Did you guys see any of this?
No.
It's really
bad, but I didn't see any of it.
No, mate. I was working Saturday, so I missed some of it. I mean, it was alright. There wasn't really anything that shouted to me, except one thing, gentlemen. One thing caught my eye.
Wonder what it was.
That one thing was Persona 4 Golden on Steam. I was half right about this, if you remember. I said Persona 5 on Steam, which I'm a bit annoyed about. Apparently this game's really good. I've never played a Persona game other than Persona 5. Have you two gentlemen played any of the Persona games?
I have not.
No?
Never.
There's a PS2 game, can you believe it, which got ported to PS Vita, which then is now on Steam.
It's a PS2?
Yeah, PS2 game.
Oh.
And gentlemen,
interesting.
What do we make of that? Because that's the big hit for PC. That is, because Persona has always been like PlayStation game. That's it.
Yeah.
That's like because I always got confused as to why Persona was never on Switch, because Joker's in Smash. You can get a Joker outfit on that Fire Emblem game. The fucking music one with the
I know what you're on about.
Yeah, FE Summit. Sorry, guys. Are you? I mean, I'm more interested to go and play this game now than dig my PSP out and start whacking it off on there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are you guys interested at all, or are you gonna?
I've got it on my wish list, but that's only to see when it comes down in price. I know it's going to be a long while, but I don't know.
Dan said he'd rather watch it than play it. I mean, I'm inclined to agree, but
you like the theme and like the artwork and the design and the music of it.
Persona's stylish, mate. I'll tell you.
I think it really generally does depend on whether you're a fan of the series, whether you're a fan of Persona or not.
Yeah.
It's kind of one of those. It's like, you wouldn't. I'm pretty sure that you guys wouldn't go and buy a Naruto game if you weren't into Naruto. It's that kind of same thing. It's just it's just one of those. It's kind of one of those kind of niche markets.
I mean, it's getting bigger, to be fair, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
But you know what I mean? There's a lot of fans out there that do like Persona, and I'm pretty sure that most people that like Persona will just go and grab that straight up. So
I almost went straight away. To be fair, it's only £16, $20 on the old Steam.
I'm surprised that you didn't get it straight away.
I mean, if Last of Us went out on Friday, I probably would have got it, but needs must, mate.
Yep.
Anyway, moving on, gentlemen.
To the next best thing.
There was a trailer that dropped yesterday. Jam, was it? My mind's gone again.
It was.
Yeah.
It was yesterday.
Jam, as the resident Star Wars expert, I'll let you take the lead on this one, mate.
Give you that idea.
What? Did you watch the trailer? One.
Yes.
You did watch the trailer. It's live now.
It's a video.
There's a casual report on YouTube. Go and check that out. Anyway. Jam, what did you think first? Lay it on us, mate.
It's hype. For me, being a Star Wars fan, if it is a Rogue Squadron spiritual successor kind of thing, then I'm all in for it.
Yeah.
And I mean, I made the little kind of segment before watching the live event that I'd want to see. If Squadrons, I do want to see it Squadrons as in teammates and team based. I mean, that's all we know so far. Space fights based. I don't know the multiplayer situation. There is a single player apparently, but I don't know if it's going to be like
it's also cross-play as well.
Yeah, it will be. I don't know if it's going to be like 5-player campaign. That'd be cool.
Assume... Oh no, yeah, I know what you're saying.
I'd take it.
If I may, James, if I may interject, it's releasing October 2nd, October 2nd, right? Yeah. Birdie tells me, I see it on the old Twitter, on the old Tweety Bird, mate, that it's going to be first person. Now, does that strike you as something that you would like to see, or would you prefer a third person game?
As in, like, it's going to be exclusively first person?
That's what I believe. I can try and find the tweet for you if you answer the question. I'll see if
I don't know.
Is that something you'd be interested in?
I wouldn't mind, because if you want to be in that pilot situation, that'd be cool. But yeah, that's all we know of it, and I just want it to turn out like that.
Yeah.
But I'd prefer having, like where you got campaign or you're doing online campaign or something like that. You travel world to world. It'd be good. I doubt this will happen, but like you can use your pilot. You can get out of your cockpit and things like that. I remember Battlefront 2, the PS2 one. You could, like, let's say you've got a big frigate, big ship. You know, you need to take that out, but you can't take it out from the outside. You've got to fly your ship into that, get out of the cockpit in the hangar bay, and go into like the engine room and blow the engine room up, kind of thing.
Bishop's buzzing, mate.
That would be awesome. So if you can use your pilot, like I say, a pilot or droid progression system within the game would be cool, and the ship itself.
Yeah.
I'd be buzzing.
Yeah, it is.
So remember this game? Did you ever play Rebel Assault 2?
No, I did not play that one.
So it's not like it, but it did have the. You can play as you have the ship missions, you have the player missions.
Oh right. Okay.
But if you combine the two, that would be cool. And I was saying in there as well, like if you let's say you're a squadron of 5, and there's I presuming from the trailer, obviously there's 5v5 at some point. But it'd be sick if there's a squadron of 5, but like a team of 50. So there's 10 squadrons of 5 versus 10 squadrons of 5. and then they're all objectives, and then people stick to objectives and stuff. If it's team based, I love it.
Yeah, I my assumption is that it's team based and that it's gonna be heavily heavily focused on multiplayer and stuff.
Yeah.
Bishop, have you watched the trailer yet?
Yeah, watched the trailer. I was highly underwhelmed personally, but that's just my opinion. They really did show enough, and I just think I don't know. I just personally think that I don't know. I just don't think I'm really that. I just don't really think I'm that interested, if I'm honest. I think the kind of whole sort of space flight stuff has been kind of done with Star Wars Battlefront and Star Wars Battlefront 2, the more modern one as well. I don't know whether it's really
which is decent. It's good.
Yeah, they're all fantastic. They did a good job with them. Obviously, yeah, I suppose you could bring out a much more in-depth space fighter Star Wars game. You absolutely could. And I can see where they're coming from with this, but it doesn't really excite me that much. Jam, you said that you definitely didn't want to see another Empire at War, but I would love to see an Empire at War. I love the strategy games. The Star Wars strategy games are amazing, and yeah, I tell you a Star Wars game I would really like to see remastered. Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. You know, the strategy type, Age of Empires. Type
actually, yeah, that'd be cool.
I'd love to see a reboot of that.
But again, that's a heavy PC game, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
You need a mouse and keyboard for that sort of stuff.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Console players or people or developers, for that matter.
Now, gentlemen, they stated that there'd be more footage, including gameplay, at Thursday's EA Play. Which I may coincide with a casual report, and we may do a watch along if the timing's right, and if do you know what I mean? We can watch along if it's not too long. If it's not too long, and if it's not if it doesn't go on for too late for us.
I mean, it'll be predominantly EA Sports, but you know, sure.
Yeah. To be fair, but there's going to be a lot of news from that, which we probably won't get to discuss until next Tuesday. So a watch along might be ideal, you see. So we'll think about it and we'll see. Anyway, moving on, gentlemen. So anyway, Jam, you in?
Yeah, I'm day one.
Bish, do you need to see more, or are you not in?
I absolutely need to see more.
Yeah, I want to see some gameplay. Because I'm a man who loves Rogue Squadron, but I'll take a Knights of the Old Republic if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, mate.
You know what I'm saying. Anyway, gentlemen, another online showcase thing, whatever they are. There's about 1 million of them this month. E3 season, you know what I'm saying. There's a tease today, and I caught my interest.
To take my helmet off.
What helmet? You're not wearing a helmet.
Hot and heavy.
This comes from Saul Romano. Oh man, our boy, our lad, Saul Romano, from Gamatsu. Just put the New Game Plus Expo 2020. Just a little cheeky tease, mate. And you know what I'm saying? A few companies are in, like Gunko, Idea Factory, Koei Tecmo, Sega are there, Atlas are there. Persona 5, telling you. PC, it's happening, sorry.
Atlas seems to be getting around.
Integrates, Arc System works are there, so we assume Guilty Gear's going to be there, NIS is there, so it's going to be Disgaea. You imagine. Gentlemen, it seems very Eastern focused, like way forward to be fair, but quite a lot of Japanese developers there. Any of that interest you, gentlemen? That showcase will be on June 23rd at 8 AM Pacific time, which I can't do that in my head quickly enough to be able to tell you what time that is. It will be the UK time. Gentlemen, interested, or you're not bothered, or you just catch it when it's over, or what?
I think this is where catch went over, I think.
Yeah.
We'll tell you though.
But, I mean, it'd be cool.
The 23rd is Tuesday. Let me check.
Do you know what, Dan? If that happens, I'll jump out of my bedroom window.
Mate. Jam.
What?
Let me just check what time that is for us. Sorry, guys. So, is there any... I'll be at work, but you two gentlemen, by all means, if you fancy a watch along, do that.
I'm here. I'm not going to be anywhere else.
Yeah, that'd be quite funny to see because I think there's going to be a lot of stuff there you're not going to care about, and it'd be quite funny to see what goes down. Anyway, that's that out of the way. Next Tuesday, 8 AM Pacific time, which is about 4 or 5 o'clock for England time. Dan. Just seeing you in the chat, mate. Jam. You're a man who likes Paper Mario, is that right?
I do enjoy Paper Mario.
Did you watch there's a new trailer out, James? A new gameplay-ish trailer. This is the no? Have you not seen this?
No, this is one of the things. This is going to sound really silly because I've not played Paper Mario in such a long time. I've done the same with like Last of Us. Up until obviously we did that watch along, is like nothing until I get to play it properly.
Mm-hmm.
See what I mean?
I know what you're saying. I mean, it looks really good. I mean, Paper Mario seems to be a different kettle of fish every time there's a new game out, and people just want the standard turn-based you versus enemy kind of thing, but they always seem to like spice it up a bit. You know, like on this one, there's like a circle, and you have to match up the circles and jump on the enemy and create combos and stuff like that. The comrades, I can't remember what they're called. Comrades, the sidekicks are back or whatever. I've not played it since Super Paper Mario, which was about 11 years ago now, which is crazy to think about. I like Super Paper Mario, to be fair. Do you know what I mean? It's very je ne sais quoi to it, mate. I like it.
Yeah, it's got a certain feel to it, hasn't it?
Bishop, are you interested in Paper Mario at all, or you played the series a lot?
I mean, this is the thing is that I kind of miss these kind of games. Obviously, you got stuff like Yoshi's
Woolly World. Sorry,
yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's it. Woolly World, stuff like that. These kind of games, they're all very kind of the games that I look at and think, wow, these are absolutely stunningly beautiful, and they're really, really nice.
Yeah.
But I never get around to playing them. Like I would have liked to play. I would have liked to have played Mario Odyssey as well. More Mario Odyssey.
Such a good game.
You've not played Odyssey.
I still haven't played it. No, I still haven't played it yet.
Don't know about that, Bish, mate. You need to get on that, mate.
I do need to get on that. Yeah. You're right. And these games are absolutely fantastic. Really, really cool games. But I don't know. I think I just kind of they don't seem to grab me too much to the point where I kind of buy them and actually play them.
Fair, Bish, mate.
That's just my opinion, obviously.
Jam. Best Paper Mario game is Thousand Year Door, correct?
Yes, GameCube.
Dan, Soup's in the chat. Anyone in the chat? Everyone agree? We'll move on because everyone agrees. I'm not asking you a question. I'm saying
because you're right.
Because I'm right. Gentlemen, we are primarily a video game show, but something nerdy's caught my eye, and something in the PR jargon that was really got me excited. You know what I'm saying? Now,
got your mojo going.
Oh my! We're all a fan of the Batman games, right? We like the Batman games, the Arkham games. Do we? Bishop Batman didn't do. What? I've only played the first two, to be fair. That's not the point. Anyway. Yes.
I didn't even finish Arkham City. Didn't just got me.
Arkham City's nang, but it was a bigger slice of bread, same amount of butter. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, DC have piped up. And they've said there's a fandom, like a 24 hours fandom thing going down, which will feature TV shows, comic books, and primarily video games. And it says here, in black and white, with new announcements from WB Games. Now, gentlemen, last September, I think it was last September, it's been so long, WB Games teased that whatever it is, do you know what I mean? Have you seen the tease? Like with all the...
Injustice 3.
No. That's NetherRealm, innit? We'll talk about that in a second.
And WB Games.
We'll talk... Is it them as well? Are they in on it?
No. I've not played it since the first one, so I could be mistaken.
Yeah. WB Games in Montreal teased a game last... I want to say September. It's a long time ago. And they've teased like two times since then, and it's now June, by the way. And this better be that game. I'm telling you now. This better be that Batman game. It's an Arkham game, I think. I think it's got something to do with Court of Owls as well. Court of Owls is a very good graphic novel. Go and read it; it's great.
Do you think now that? So let's say when the Arkham games were you have your trilogies. The Arkham game came out. Batman was the height of everything, but now we've got like a much bigger DC universe. Do you think they're going to branch off and do a Superman game, Harley Quinn game, Joker game?
The DC universe is more popular. Is that what you mean? Because they've always been there.
With the films and stuff like that.
I mean, I like to see. I would like to personally see them branch out, but this tease is specifically for a Batman game, because of all the symbols they use. It's part of the. It's all in the Batman lore. But I'd like to see a Superman game. I'd like to see an Aquaman game. Don't know, Flash game, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Bishop, would you be interested in any of this, or would you not really?
I'm very sort of Marvel side to things than I am DC.
I can appreciate that.
Without getting into the whole DC versus Marvel thing.
They're both great.
Yeah, they're both fantastic. Yeah. I personally I'm just more of a fan of the Marvel series. But the thing is, in my personal opinion, when it comes to both Marvel and DC, DC definitely seem to be taking the cake in terms of the games side of things.
Oh yeah,
definitely. Yeah. Like they definitely seem to be really hitting the game side.
Spider-Man,
actually,
to be fair,
well. Yeah, Spider-Man, Batman. These games really, really work. They really, really work.
Bishop.
Yeah, they're two different things, Bishop. I meant like Spider-Man, as in Marvel have Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know.
And obviously, DC got Batman.
Yeah, I know.
Three of them.
Right. So, but obviously, these two, Marvel and DC have got their own kind of games and stuff like that. But personally, I believe that DC do seem to be pushing the boundaries a little bit more than the Marvel do in terms of gaming. Like the new Marvel game, in my personal opinion, doesn't. It looks like it
looks a bit weird.
It looks like it should have come out about 4 years ago.
It looks a bit weird. I mean, it looks like. I mean, it's kind of like they've said just make an Avengers game, and they've traced the outlines of the actors instead of just going out and making their own. Like, because Peter Parker and Spider-Man looks like a person, whereas all the Avengers in that Avengers game look like people in cosplay. Do you know what I mean? It's like you're trying to look like it, but you're trying to be your own thing as well. I'd rather them just be their own thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. No, I totally agree.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Guys.
I mean, it's just it's just like it's carbon copy, but they don't. The faces don't look like it, but they all look like superheroes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I'm gonna give it a better role, but we'll see what happens, mate. Anyway,
I think they just kind of what they tried to do is they tried to push too many heroes into one game, and because of that, they've not had as much time to develop each of the characters properly.
Yeah, maybe. And it's a live service game as well, so it's going to go on forever. Anyway, speaking of DC films, I watched a DC film the other night, V for Vendetta, and it's basically 2020 the movie. So
that was a great film.
By the way, actually, before we continue on here,
yeah, go on.
What's your reaction to Spider-Verse 2? Because I'm pretty sure there's been some news going on about.
Oh, they started production, didn't it? Last week or the week before, yeah. Mate. You know what? Yeah. You know, right? Actually,
because you said to me so many times, go watch Into the Spider-Verse.
Have you seen Spider-Verse yet?
I still haven't seen it, but I really need to. Is it on Disney? Is it on Disney Plus?
No, it's not Disney.
No, it's not Disney. It's Sony.
It's not Disney.
Sony own the rights for the Spider-Man films, and it's very complicated because they sort of lease it kind of to Marvel to Disney to put them in the thing.
It, but, yeah.
So like I think Sony pay for the film to be made, and then I don't know the logistics behind it, but
it's almost like Sony are the publishers of it, and then they get reins in it.
Because back in the late 1990s and the early 2000s, Marvel nearly went bust, and they had to sell all of the rights. They had to sell TV rights for stuff to Fox and Sony to keep afloat because the comics weren't doing it.
Did you know Dan says now TV. Dan says now TV. Okay, cool.
Oh yeah, cool.
Cheers, Dan.
Go watch it.
That, thank you.
Yeah,
we'll go watch it definitely.
Best Marvel film. Moving on. Speaking of Warner Brothers, James, you reminded me. I didn't put this in the rundown originally, but you reminded me, and I'm intrigued by this one, lads. Warner Bros. AT&T are, reportedly putting up Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment for sale. This comes from Vicky Blake at Eurogamer. Now, gentlemen, this is a big deal if it goes through. About 4 billion, it says there. That is about right. They have a lot of nonsense on their catalogue. Because if you think about it, Warner Bros. Own NetherRealm, Rocksteady, etc., all the local games.
GT Games, yeah.
Can you imagine the people that potentially buy this? Do you imagine? Imagine if Sony bought it.
I told it. EA better stay away.
Yeah, you imagine if Sony bought it. Dead. It's over. Microsoft need to buy them. So I have two questions, gentlemen. I want to bring to the table.
Microsoft do.
Do you buy this? Is this a thing that is happening? And if so, where would you like them to go? Would you like them to go to EA, Ubisoft, Microsoft, Sony? Bish, you go first, mate.
Putting it in terms of the big boys, like Microsoft or Sony, I would like to see it go to Microsoft because I don't want to see a massive balance shift. If Sony gets it, what's Microsoft exclusively got? Apart from what it's holding on to now, which isn't a lot. So yeah, it would help Microsoft quite a bit, and I'd like having a bit of healthy competition. Imagine, I don't know, 7-8 years time, we're sitting here talking about the PS6. But there's no Xbox, then they charge whatever they want for it, don't they? There's no competition.
Competition's always good, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Bishop, do you buy this, mate? Do you reckon this is happening?
I don't really have much to comment about this one, really. To be fair, no, not really.
And it could be the swinging factor that makes me buy an Xbox.
Because Mortal Kombat will be exclusive.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, I'm not. I mean, it seems to come out of nowhere. Like, the studios were doing all right. Like, the Lego games always do well. Mortal Kombat does all right, doesn't it? I don't know why they want to get rid of it. Maybe they have to invest too much to get anything out of it, and that's a put off. But apart from that, I can't see why they would. I'm sure we'll keep an eye on this one because this is fascinating. I love stuff like this. Like, I mean, I'm probably in. Given the big two, I would prefer like Jam says, Microsoft, because I'd hate there'd be nothing, because it would just be the nail in the coffin then for the Xbox. But no one's gonna.
Then Xbox might as well stop production and just release games to PC.
The Xbox is a hard sell anyway because, like you say, the PC and the ecosystem, which I'm all for. But the person who wants to play the latest games is just gonna buy the Xbox, buy the PlayStation, and then just buy their whatever. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I thought that was interesting. Now, Bishop, I need you out with this one, mate.
Yep, that's
I have no idea what this means, but apparently there is a new Kingdom Hearts game coming out, and it's some rhythm game, and I don't get it. And do you want to take the wheel, mate? Because I've no idea.
I'm in the exact same boat as you on this one. I mean, I don't get this either. This is a really weird move from Square Enix. Like, really, really weird. I don't know. I don't even know what to comment about this. It's kind of cool. It's a cool little concept, I suppose. And if you're into this kind of game, then fantastic. But as we've said earlier in the stream, it's a very niche market. You know, it's something that not many people play, and I just don't understand the move. I don't understand it.
Don't know what that means. I don't know who he is. Is that Zion, is it?
Yeah.
Was that right?
I think so, yeah.
I'm Bishop, mate. I'm the Kingdom Hearts expert. I'll tell you what's going on here, mate. what I mean, I get it. I got nothing, mate. And there's a 2020 trailer. This trailer called Kingdom Hearts 2020 trailer, and it's just nonsense. I'm sorry. I don't know what.
I've seen a lot of people commented on the actual tweet, and it's actually quite like there's just so many people like so confused as to what this move is. I mean, I'm all for developers creating what they want to create, obviously.
Oh yeah.
But I just don't see how they're going to benefit from this as a business.
And
according, do you see what I mean?
Just sorry to interrupt, Bish. Just according to this tweet by Xenosaga 7, I think they're implying that there's 7 projects in development. Now, Bishop, how does that? 7 projects.
7?
Okay.
Yeah, 3.1 up to 3.7.
Now that really catches my eye a lot more. I just really hope they're all not the same games as what we're seeing here. Like,
yeah, I mean,
if they are 7 if there are seven things in development, I just hope they're not small games like this. Because if they are, then Kingdom Hearts has got a very, very weird history as it is anyway. And as we were talking, about the other day about the whole sort of, these games having such ridiculous like names, like remixes and stuff like that. 1.5 remix, 2.5 remix, and all of these different names of all of these different types of games that they've been bringing out over the years. Let's face it, Square Enix are a bit eccentric. They're a bit unusual when it comes to
gimpish, mate.
They're just very when it comes to Kingdom Hearts especially, they really like to just kind of
confuse the hell out of everybody.
Yeah, they just confuse people, but like I suppose in another way, that's their own style, and I mean, yeah, it's confusing and it's weird, but isn't that what we're after? Something that's different, something that's unusual, something that catches our eye. I don't know. It's really weird. This is a really weird one, and I don't know. I'm just like you on this one. I don't really know what to suggest and actually say about it.
Watching that footage, would you buy that game?
No.
Really?
But that's just because I'm not into that type of game. Like if they had if they had come up with like something else, or they kind of kept it the same sort of structure as the other Kingdom Hearts games, of course I'd be interested. I'd be immediately interested. But no, this is just a bit weird for me. Some people will love this. If you're into this kind of game, you'll be buzzing off this. But other than those people, which will be a very small minority of people, the rest of us are all just like, what the hell's this kind of thing.
Knowing Square Enix, there'll be some stupid bit of lore in there which you need to know in order to appreciate the whole.
Of course there will be. Yeah, this will be canon. This will be 100% canon. This game, like
started on Near's lore.
Jeez, that's true. Lore. That's it. That's what it is, Soups. That's what it is, Soups.
Yeah, because with the Near lore, you need to watch like a stage play to get the whole gist. It's stupid. Anyway, Bishop, another one you're excited about, mate. Big PC game on the horizon, mate, which sooner than I expected. I will be honest with you now.
What's this? Sorry.
Baldur's Gate 3 could hit Steam Early Access in August.
August,
which is June. Yeah, 2 months. That's crazy.
Where's me wallet?
Yeah. Sorry, that comes from Jason Wilson at VentureBeat, our main man at VentureBeat. Gentlemen, with that being announced at Stadia, that was way sooner than I expected.
That is early, actually.
With its Steam as well, it's just like you're just gonna like what?
Mate, I'm buzzing for this.
Yeah,
absolutely buzzing. I mean, I'm as I've said previously on other casual reports. I don't know if I have actually or not, but I'm quite against early access stuff.
Oh yeah,
I'm quite against it, right? I think in terms of quality for the consumer, it's not great. In terms of it's kind of lazy developing, in my opinion. Early access is lazy developing, but But in this one occasion, I will happily grab my wallet and be like, okay, let's do this. Let's support the developer and let's... Because I've been excited for this game for ages, and I absolutely have massive faith in Larian Studios to actually to develop this.
Yeah, I think I said last week, if you were going to pick a studio to make Baldur's Gate game, it's going to be them all day.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, I kind of agree with early access, and I kind of don't, because I get it. I totally get what you're saying, and but like I think I said this last week or week before. It helps out. It really helps out the little guy.
It does. It helps. Yeah, absolutely. If you're a massive developer and you're putting a game into early access, that I don't like that. But yeah, smaller indie developers that don't have that much money, they need the money to fund the project. That is fine. I absolutely have no issues with that whatsoever.
Agreed.
I just had bad experiences in the past. Like, the one game for me that really stuck out was Starbound. Starbound, when
I remember you started, you were buzzing for this, mate.
I was buzzing for Starbound. I was so excited, and it just let me down so much. And after that point, that's when my kind of my sort of opinions changed for early access stuff. But saying that, and I'm not just trying to bash Starbound here, because generally Starbound has turned the tides insanely well. Like, they've done an absolutely incredible job of Starbound now, and it's definitely worth a play if you're into that kind of thing.
You love it, mate. Yeah,
I do. I absolutely do. So, I mean, there is something to be said about early access games, and I think that there is, like you said, there is something that's good about early access, and that's just the fact that smaller developers can get those games.
Yeah, I mean, that's totally fine. Stuff. I know. Yeah, I think we're agreed on that. But like, big companies can easily do an alpha or a beta or something, and that's just as effective as an early access. Probably, I'm not a developer, I don't know, but I assume that's just.
Don't make money from that, do they?
Yeah, is that? That's a very good point, Jam. You know what I'm saying?
What did he say? Sorry,
if they know they can get early access games out and get a slice of that pie that the indie games are getting.
It's that SaaS, isn't it? It's like the hype factor, isn't it? Like, if you
exactly, and then you got the
announce a
game
and it's like, ooh. Yeah, I suppose even for bigger developers, early access makes people feel special, doesn't it? Because it's like, I've got the early access. I can talk to developers about what I want to improve this game and what direction this game can go in. And because of that, then all of a sudden the developers, you feel special. You feel more special because you're an early access user, someone who's got the game before anybody else.
To be fair,
and do you see what I mean?
Yeah. To be fair, I'm talking all this shit. And to be fair, no, they are indeed. To be fair, the only indie game, the only early access game I really played was Hades, and you think when it first started to now, like they listen to fans, like they have like the Discords all going, and they do massive like pages and pages and pages of updates, and it's a way better game now than it ever would have been if they would have just developed it in house and just got Epic to foot the bill of the thing. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't.
Yeah.
I think it was yearly.
Are the big game studios going to be doing that though, or do they do that? Do they listen to fans as much?
Sorry, John. What was that? I missed that, dude.
You said like Hades is a smaller game, smaller developer. They've got more
Epic
focus on their fans. But you think the bigger developers who know what their games are going to end up like stick it on early access just for the money?
Maybe.
Or do they listen and tweak?
Rainbow Six was kind of in that boat, because when that game first came out, no one liked it. I vividly remember everyone was like, fuck this game, what is it? No one likes it. And now everyone's balls deep. So, kind of, but yeah, I mean, it's a bit. It just rubs me the wrong, like Bishop, it rubs me the wrong way when big companies do it. Like I said, they can either get away with a beta or an alpha, which I assume will do the same thing. Anyway, gentlemen,
Soups is right. It helps sell the game, and it keeps studios afloat. Keeps studios afloat, definitely. So yeah, no, I'm all for early access. It's just
all
just
for people staying afloat. All for people staying afloat, mate. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, some poker news for you now, gentlemen.
Did you just say poker?
Oh, I thought you said poke. Yeah, right. I'm with you. Yeah.
Yeah, you with me so far, mate.
Okay.
The official Pokemon Twitter account tweeted us out. We have Pokemon news. You want Pokemon news? Tune in for tomorrow, 6 a.m. PDT, which is I think it's 2 o'clock for us. For Pokemon Presents. Gentlemen, what do we make of this?
DLC.
Yeah, I mean, it will be just talking about the DLC more than likely.
I mean, it doesn't specifically say.
It's so close to the DLC announcement that the release of the DLC.
First DLC is out tomorrow.
That they're not going to be. Yeah, it's out tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah. Gentlemen. Are we seeing like Detective Pikachu 2, Pokemon Snap 2, Pokemon Sleep? Are we seeing any of that tomorrow, or are we?
The hell is Pokemon Sleep?
You know, not remember this.
Do you not remember Pokemon Sleep?
Was it last year before? They just announced it.
Like
I don't know what it was. It was some weird trailer with some girl sleeping, and then
I recognise the name. I probably straight past that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of intrigued.
I mean, you would have done because it was just like the most confusing announcement possibly ever. But yeah, I didn't get Pokemon Sleep either. No. It's so weird.
I mean, I kind of want to see like I've always said I love Pokemon as much as the next person, but the games have just gotten so. What's the word, Bishop? What's the word?
Shit.
I'm not going to use that word, but you know what?
Like, even I wouldn't go that far. I mean,
but they're always fine. I don't know. But I'd like to see them spice it up a bit, but they're not going to spice it up a bit because they sell. So it's like Call of Duty effect. They're not going to spice it up a bit until they stop.
Convoluted, correct?
You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Soups. Yeah. And I want like a rehash, a reboot kind of thing, like a gritty kind of horrible. Even if it's just a spin-off, I'd be buzzing.
Just give me a remake of Pokemon Fire Red, and that's it. I'm happy.
Just give me Colosseum, mate. I'll be buzzing. Anyway.
Oh my god, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'd be all in for a new one or a whatever. Do whatever you want. I don't care. Anyway, gentlemen, another quick one here. Nintendo have released a free simple game on the Nintendo Switch called Jump Rope Challenge. I just want to say I thought this was hilarious, so I thought I'd show it off for 2 seconds. Okay. Did you guys see this?
I haven't seen this.
It's I don't even want to know what it is. I mean, fair play for a free game. I think it's just you get the Joy-Cons and you simulate skipping in a jump rope.
Okay.
Jam, are you going to live stream this game?
Yeah,
you buzz it.
Please live stream this game, please.
Everyone, go and download the game, and I'll do a leaderboard.
So who gets the highest record?
Yeah, I'll do a leaderboard. We'll do a leaderboard in the Casuals Club Discord. That'd be good.
You're on.
Great.
I'll do that.
Yeah, on. We're in. Anyway.
Should you in?
Yeah. Why the hell not?
Of course you're in, mate.
Sure.
Bishop, mate. You added this story, sir.
I did.
You did, sir. Game do you like this specific game we're going to mention next?
You're talking about Planet Coaster?
I'm talking about Planet Coaster, sir, yes.
Planet Coaster is great. I love Planet Coaster.
Xbox Series X PS5 comes from Joe Screbbles at IGN.
Confirmed that the next generations of consoles, Planet Coaster is coming to both the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. I think this is fantastic news, especially for Planet Coaster and their team. I think that this is just great. I'm a huge fan of this game. I think it's fantastic. Admittedly, not sure how this is going to play on the consoles. I'm pretty sure they've already brought out a PS4 and an Xbox One version of this game. I've not played them, so I've not actually played them, so I don't know how they play. Because I know for right. So if you're into these kind of games, you've got stuff like City Skylines, which is again something that was very predominantly a PC game, that then kind of got ported to the consoles. And I played it, and I've played those games, and they were great on the consoles. Don't get me wrong, but they're not quite the same experience as what they were on the PC. Just not the same. They don't work as intuitively as what they do on the PC. This could be the same thing. So if you've never played Planet Coaster is like Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Theme park as well, right?
but more modern. Yeah, like Theme Park World or games like that, essentially, where you build your own park and you make your roller coasters, you make your water slides and your log flumes and all that kind of crazy stuff. And the thing that kind of sets this game out compared to those old games, though, is that you can create literally anything in this game. It's kind of crazy. Like they've essentially added like a editing system that allows you to make houses and make trees and different types of rocks and everything. It's kind of crazy. It's like a much better version of Thrillville. Yes, Dan. Yeah, Thrillville was terrible in my personal opinion, but that's just my opinion. Yes. So obviously, it's just got such an in-depth thing to it. And weirdly enough, I actually had a conversation with a close friend of mine last month, and he was like, "Oh my god, I really hated Planet Coaster." And I was like, "Why?" And he was like, "I don't like that. There's too much stuff going on. Like it takes ages to create stuff." And I'm like, "But that's the whole point of the game. You're meant to create things and build the park the way you want to build it." It does take a while. I agree. It does take a while to make things. But the thing is, on the PC, the controls are quite hard to get around. And that's what I'm just...
My Discord's dropping, sorry guys.
That's what I'm worried about to the console. That's okay. But that's just... Are we all good again?
Yeah, if you just... The last couple of sentences, sorry dude, I dropped out a bit there.
Okay. Yeah, so essentially, I'm just concerned about what the console port's going to be like in terms of controls.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But other than that, I'm super excited for the team. I'm very glad that this is something it's a big move to take it to the next generation. And as Dan says, it's something he's going to stream, and I think I might do too myself at some point.
You're buzzing.
I had it. Obviously, they just brought out what was it? I forgot what it's called now. Planet Zoo? I think it's called.
Yeah, that rings a bell.
That's a game. Yeah.
Again, it's just essentially just like it's the same kind of thing as Planet Coaster, but with like from the old kind of animal kind of zoo park games kind of thing. If you're into kind of like the park simulator stuff,
you're buzzing, you are,
then you'll like them. I love it. I just thought it was something that I really liked and thought was interesting. So
more power to them, man. I'm all up for it. Anyway, sorry to... I've just found a video of Jump Rope Challenge. I just want to show it you quick. I'm going to ease back to that a second. This is from Game Explain on YouTube.
But Dan said he's going to stream it, so we're cool.
I mean, I'm in. You in on this, lads?
Yeah, I'll download it, yeah. I'll have a go.
Ladies and gentlemen of the chat, we all in? Bishop? I mean,
what was that, sorry?
You love this game. Jump Rope Challenge.
Oh, the Jump Rope Challenge thing.
I mean, we're all in, lads. We're all in. Anyway.
Oh my god, what
pretty
is
much
this?
the news. However, Jam, it is now June the 16th, and we are yet without our Super Smash Bros. Challenger approaching for this month, which we got promised in the last Nintendo Direct Mini. Oh, we say next week.
I hope so.
I mean,
but this is so. I watched. I don't know if you've seen Zero's video came out today.
The Smash Ultimate's Dying one.
Smash Ultimate's
I have
Dying
not watched that one yet.
Watch it later. But anyway, it's only a short. It's only like a 3-minute video, but basically he's going over it like right. So we've got Byleth, who is a major, well, not a major flop, but a major. It didn't hit home with most of the Smash community, and kind of people lost interest with the new characters. People haven't bought the Fighter Pass 2 as much. Like they haven't gone day one and bought it without knowing anything. I'm one of them. I haven't got it yet because I don't know the characters. I know one-ish. But and then they go and say we've got the ARMS character, and they kind of go, here's a still image of the next character. You'll get an ARMS character. That's it. There was no reveal trailer.
There was no.
So even when if we do get that reveal trailer, it's gonna be like, oh, okay. So there's no mega hype for this first one, unless they're dropping 2 at once. But I can't see that happening.
I asked you the question, sir. When we get the ARMS character rundown, are we getting the next character revealed, or is it going to be a solely focused on that character?
So.
I hope so as well, because it's been 3 months since that direct, right? Right, it was in March, wasn't it? I think, or February.
March,
March.
Beginning of lockdown.
Yeah, because I just got filled that week.
I think we need something for Smash players for hype. They need a big character, a Master Chief, Crash Bandicoot, something you wouldn't think would be in an Nintendo game.
Let's fucking do it.
Or 2B, no, not 2B.
Yes, I actually.
No. That would be nine.
Bishop knows, mate.
Off of your sword characters.
How dare you, sir? Anyway, time for the Forgotten Gem, gentlemen. It's my turn today. I'm buzzing.
Ooh.
I'm buzzing. Oh yeah. What you saying? Lads, ever played a video game called Spec Ops: The Line?
I can't remember which one it is, but I played Spec Ops.
PS3 era-ish?
No, I didn't. I played a PS1 Spec Ops game and loved it.
Yeah, this video game, right. I mean, to tell you its brilliance, gentlemen, is to spoil what makes it so good. Because I'd have to spoil the story a bit. But it's like I could be honest with you, the shooting is fine, like the gameplay's fine. It's the narrative. Nolan North's in it. Of course, Nolan North's in it. He's in everything. And it's like, I won't go into too much detail about this one. I'm sorry to just brush over it, but I need you to go and play this video game because it's like one of them.
Do me a favour, put the gameplay back on because I want to see this. I've not even seen
team
this.
dynamic with Spec Ops. I remember that.
Yeah, it's like you're in. It's Gears of War-ish in that aspect, but nothing like the gameplay Gears of War. This bit was very Call of Duty. It's very like you'd never pick it. Like the shooting's fine. It's the story. It grips you. It's based on a book. It's the same book that Apocalypse Now is based on, Heart of Darkness, and basically, Dubai is like a desert wasteland place, and you go in, and there is a very, very specific. I've brushed this on a bit because it's not very interesting footage. There you are. With some shooting, lads. It's very. Have you seen that meme of? I can't remember his name. He's like, "Are we the baddies? Are we the baddies?" It's like, "Are we the baddies?" It's like a whole game of no rushing. It's very, very. It makes you do things, and you feel so bad for doing them. And I mean, story, narrative-wise, it's so good, and you feel like a twat.
You got to love a bit of
I mean,
really, strong narrative stuff, like,
and it puts
especially with like games like this, where it's like war kind of stuff, and there's so many games out there these days that are just like that. They're just shoot 'em up games.
Yeah, there's more. It goes way deeper. Because all the corporate bellends in Dubai saw this coming, they got out of there. All the civilians died. Well, most of them died. A lot, and then like this. Oh, mate, I've got it on Steam. I'm gonna play it after I've done last.
I remember Soldier of Fortune. Soups is talking about Soldier of Fortune. Remember that one? I can see why you'd like it.
They do the white phosphorus thing, and it's proper. I mean, I've not played it for a while. I'm going to have to go back to it. It's very good. But like I said, narrative, like the way it tells its story, especially in a first-person shooter war game, it's not just mindless.
For you to pull out a modern shooter game is quite... It must be good. Like, you must... Good.
I mean, quite a lot of people played it, but I think it doesn't get the credit it deserves sometimes of how it handles itself. And it's on Steam. It's probably about £5 or £10 now. Don't think it's on PS4 or Xbox One. It might be on backwards compatibility. I'm not too sure. If you get a chance, go and play it. It's very good. That's the Forgotten Gem, gentlemen.
Very nice. It for some reason it's pushed me to think about maybe playing the campaign of the new Modern Warfare again, because I need to play it. I still need to play it.
Yeah.
Just haven't got it. I haven't had the time to play it yet. So,
gentlemen, it's time for the quiz. You ready for the quiz?
It's quiz time.
Oh, well, hang on, yeah. Jam, you're not allowed to do it this week. I'm not having yours this week, mate.
Well, yeah, we are, mate.
Go first. Get out of the way. Your one's rubbish.
So, hang on. I need to see the chat on this. So, my unpopular opinion is that Super Mario 64 is an overrated game.
Absolute nonsense.
No, it's not.
That is...
So, okay, alright. I mean, if you're going to make this as an unpopular opinion, why do you...
I'll tell you
reasons,
right,
mate.
It would be some kind of it's me, and then some kind of it's not me. That doesn't...
It's all kind of it's you, and you're wrong. I'll be quiet.
Right, never had an N64,
be why,
I played it enough. My friends had it. I was always playing the game. Don't worry, I played Mario 64 enough. It was clunky. It was slow compared to me. I could literally run through Super Mario 3 really quickly at the time. Do the cheat stuff. It was speed and quick, but it was just slow and clunky.
It's outrageous from you,
I
James.
didn't like it, and the controller was horrible, so that put me off as well. But one of the reasons why I think it's held in such high esteem is the first 3D Mario, and it's one of the this is going to leap Mario into the new generation of games.
And it did.
Mm-hmm.
A la Final Fantasy VII. Is not the best Final Fantasy VII, but people think it is. Or obviously everyone's entitled to their opinion. I don't think it is.
People think it is.
Even though it is the one that moved. It is the first 3D one. It was blown away by it. Hence, I think that's just happened with Mario. That's
outrageous from you, mate. I'm not having this at all.
I mean, fair. He's got some fair points.
There's no fair points. This is wrong. This is called unpopular opinion, not wrong opinion, right?
This goes like it takes everything that Jack stands for and completely throws it out the window.
Outrageous, mate. I'm not having this at all. No. You go back and play any 3D game from when Super Mario 64 was around, nothing even touches it. Tomb Raider, Crash Bandicoot, anything that nothing touches it.
Crash Bandicoot was I preferred Crash Bandicoot.
No, you didn't. You're a liar. You're a liar.
No, I'm not a liar.
How dare you, sir?
Yeah, but see, Crash Bandicoot was a bit different. It was kind of linear. Your levels were linear. It wasn't open.
That's probably unfair.
Like
That's probably
unfair. It was much better than Tomb Raider.
Yeah, you go back and play Tomb Raider 1 now. It's mate.
It was awful then.
Yeah.
Just triangles everywhere. Like
you know where the triangles are, mate.
For God's sake.
Don't even start. Soups. Don't even go there.
GoldenEye was amazing.
Fluke though. Did you know it was a fluke?
Why?
Apparently they just bolted on the multiplayer in the last minute without permission.
Really?
Apparently,
okay.
Wow.
Can you imagine if they got caught and the exec was like, "No, don't put that on there. No one wants to do that."
No one would care about the game ever.
No, the campaign was fine.
Crazy that is.
Yeah, go and play Polo now. Oof, mate.
Crazy. I mean, obviously nowadays going back and playing GoldenEye now. Oh my God. I think I actually did go back and play it. I think sometime last year, and it was. It was very clunky. Very, very difficult to play.
Apparently so, Soups, yeah.
But it is what it is. You know,
Yeah.
that obviously was a long time ago, and obviously, things were a lot different back then. So
yeah, back then you had to make a whole
isn't it?
game engine for every game you made, as opposed to just using Unreal or Unity. So
yeah.
Anyway, mine is a more likable one because it's right. Sonic Team's best game isn't even a Sonic game; it's Choo Choo Rocket. So deal with it. No questions on that matter. Thank you very much. We're moving on. No, I'm joking.
I didn't even hear what you said.
Sonic Team's best game is Choo Choo Rocket, or Billy Hatcher and the Giant.
I don't even know what Choo Choo Rocket is.
Are you mental? Are you actually serious?
Seriously,
mate. Have we got two sets?
Some game.
You know what Sonic is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Of course I do.
Oh, Bishop, it's like
I've never played them, but I know they're better than Sonic because Sonic is shite.
Jam.
What?
What did you say?
Never played. Never played Billy. Actually,
I think he's on about the last bit that you said, Jam.
Billy Hatcher.
Yeah, I've never played it.
Are you serious? But that's just sick, mate. GameCube legend game.
No,
2 seconds waiting for some ads, lads. Sorry. This is Bishop, mate. This
doesn't know either. You're on your own here, Jack.
Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. Are you lot mental?
I know what it is.
Bishop, mate.
There'll be some people on in the YouTube comments just like.
We'll have a new guest next week.
Yeah.
What's he on about?
I'll do the show on my own next week. Anyway, this is Shoot Your Rocket. The idea is to get the mice from... Yeah, whatever. So get the mice in all the ships, basically.
This just reminds me of your last Forgotten Gem.
Team Buddies. Was it Team Buddies?
Team Buddies, yeah.
Yeah. No, it gets a bit mental. It's really clever. It's really cool. Jam, you played Shoot Your Rocket, right?
No.
Lads. What? Are you both serious?
Seriously?
No.
Anyway.
I didn't even know this thing existed.
Are you...
Well, I knew it existed. I've never played it.
Why, though? Why? You're
I don't know. Jack is fuming.
I'm besmirched right now. Anyway, gentlemen, enough nonsense. Time for the quiz. 3 tunes for everybody. There is one, I'll tell you. The first one, I need the series and the game. The second one, I'll take the game. And the third one, I need the game. Are you guys ready?
I'm ready when you are.
I need Dan in the house. Dan needs to protect his title. You're right, Soups, mate. Soups, join in. And anyone, join in. It's all for a
Anyone in the chat, get yourself
all for a laugh, mate. Yeah. Name the game. Oh, I need the franchise and the game of the franchise that this game is. You know what I'm trying to say. Game and franchise, 2 points. You ready? I'll give the chat half a minute to a minute, and then when I say jump in. You ready?
Let's do this.
I know, 2 seconds. Sorry.
I think it's quite even anyway, because I'm about 30 seconds behind.
Right, well, I know what game it is. Well, I know what game franchise it is.
Ready? Drop.
Oh my god, I should know this.
Don't even bother. Oh, Soups, mate.
Soups is it.
Soups. Which one?
It's got to be the original, right?
I don't know, is it? Soups going to give us an answer in a second. I'll give Soups a few seconds to answer, then we will... Dan is wrong. Sorry, Dan.
It's not 2. Then I don't know.
Still one more point left to grab.
There's a point to grab, guys. It's not that. Soups, 2 points. Well done, mate.
I pretty much give it away.
Right, Jam.
Yeah.
You should get this.
Okay.
Daniel, in the chat, you should also get this. I'll just give you 2 points for the game. Let's do it. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Trying to watch Jack listen to it, but I can't hear anything from you.
Fucking tune, mate. Ready? You know this.
No. Do I? Yeah, I think I do.
I have no idea, but I don't know.
Gentlemen and ladies of the chats, what are we saying?
I mean, I know it's not going to be, but is it like Digimon?
Nope.
No.
I'm trying to find.
Didn't think so. I've absolutely no idea.
Dan.
Is it my turn?
Go on, Jam.
I'm probably wrong.
Go on.
Ikaruga.
Boom!
Oh my god. How the fucking hell did you get that?
Ikaruga, ladies and gentlemen. What you saying now, Dan, mate? Anyway, last one. 2 each, jam and soups. Yeah. I want... Do you know what? I want the full title of the game this is from. You ready?
Okay.
This one's that hard. Sorry.
Go lucky, Dan. I know it.
Would you actually?
I heard it for like 3 seconds.
Do you know what, Dan? I'll give you that, mate. There's a 3-way tie, Bishop, mate.
Well done, Dan.
You messaged me on Twitter a song. If you got one off your top of your head now, we'll do a tiebreaker.
I'll come up with something. I'll come up with something.
Yeah. If you message me on Twitter, mate, so I don't have to go into Discord. And
Expert knowledge, Dan.
Well done, Dan, mate. That one was quite difficult, to be fair. Just to clarify, Marcus Rashford is a lad, by the way.
I fucking love him. I don't support Man United, but what a G.
I'm all over it, mate. So, first ever 3-way tie in the Casual Report quiz. I'm quite impressed, gentlemen.
Okay.
Twitter me, mate. DM me on Twitter. On the old Twitter.
Twitter.
We're buzzing, we are.
Let me know when you're playing or doing it.
Anytime today, Bish, mate.
Okay.
No
Sorry,
worries.
Turn up the stream so I can hear.
Okay. Where do you want me to give it to you?
Just DM me on Twitter, dude. So I don't have to go into Discord and wreck the camera.
I don't even have to fucking send shit on Twitter.
Click on the.
There you go. I got it.
Yeah, you got it. Nice one. Oh, my phone's just gone off. My phone's just gone off.
I wonder whether anyone's actually going to get this.
Probably not.
Wait, that is...
It's from Naruto.
That is some top tier. Ladies and gentlemen, I need... full title. I will not accept the series of this. I need the full title.
Oh, okay.
Bishop, you know what I'm saying.
I would have gone with either way with this one, but I mean,
well,
okay.
I need the other word in the title. Is what I need the series and the.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Jam,
okay.
soups, Dan, 3-way tie break. I'll just whoever gets it wins. I'll let the chat have it first, and then Jam, you can jump in.
Do you want me to take it off you?
He was in the house.
You was in the house. How are we, Hugh? I'm horns, mate. Jam's out.
You know that. I'm just mute. I don't know what it is.
Anybody get that one? That one's really hard, by the way.
I don't think even I would have gotten that actually if I'd heard that just kind of out.
Cheers, mate.
Dan.
Any ideas,
and
Dan?
Jam are out. That's a good guess, to be fair. I can appreciate the guess, but unfortunately,
you see now, if I'd heard this, I would have gone Metal Gear Solid.
Maybe.
I
wouldn't have, because I know Metal Gear Solid music, but I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
The answer, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait. Dan, are you out, or do you want another guess, mate? Give him a sec. Yeah, because I can picture him rubbing his chin on.
I can't get it right. What is it? Kicking himself like.
10 seconds and I'll let Bishop reveal the answer. And we just got a tie. If Dan doesn't get it, you ready? Are you buzzing? Again, a good guess. I can see where you're.
Good guess. Good guess.
You're in the right place, Dan, mate. But no, it's not on Lost Odyssey, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, Dan, you are going to be kicking yourself because the game in question that is from that the soundtrack from the game is Phantasy Star Online 1 and 2. It was my forgotten gem last week.
It was on the tip of my tongue and everything.
We'll call that a tie, and then we'll do some. It depends if we react to the EA Play thing, which I'll check. I'll check the time and see how long it goes on for, and if we can, we'll bake it into the show. But if not, we'll talk about it next week. So thank you for joining, everybody. It's been a wonderful report. Jam, are you streaming this week, or are you chilling, or what?
Due to foreseen circumstances, there may not be a stream this weekend.
Translation: Last of Us 2's out, and he can't be asked.
I'll probably drop one in the week before it's out. Probably stream from.
No, it's my Saturdays. It's my Saturdays.
Maybe even. They're probably. I don't know. Depends how much you get done on Friday. As Last of Us.
Yeah.
And Saturday.
Awesome stuff, mate. Bishop. Are you streaming this week? Are you doing any more 40-hour streams or what?
40-hour streams. I'll probably do some more streaming tomorrow. I've got a day off tomorrow, so I'm probably gonna chill. Maybe play some more Destiny. Maybe play some other games. But yeah, I'm probably gonna play a bit of something tomorrow.
I can appreciate that, mate. Oh, awesome! Thank you for joining everybody in the chat. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget subscribe, ring the bell, and all that nonsense. The algorithm will be kind to us that way, and I'd really appreciate it, to be fair. But yeah, we'll see you on Tuesday. Oh, we are on Tuesday. Get me back on Thursday. For the casual report, it may be at a different time. I'll let you know. And yeah, we will see you then. Thank you very much for joining, and peace. And of course, keep it casual.
Bye.
See you later.
See you later.
See you, everybody.
Jam's a gimp.
What?